Good morning. I think this sweater makes my neck look fat. Anyway, um, it's warm though, and I've had it very, very cold in the apartment because I like it very, very cold. Just who I am, you know? But I'm going to be 67 on Sunday, and I made this video on how I feel about my own mortality. And it was really depressing, so I'm not going to do that one. I trashed it. One of my friends and subs said, do more stuff on positivity. I'm positively going to die one day. And it's heavy on my mind. I can't help it. It's like, I'm just not going to be here one day. How is that going to play out? You know, sometimes I wonder about it. Is it going to be horribly painful? Is it going to be misery? I mean, you know, they tell you, oh, hospice, hospice. I got to tell you, hospice did not work in my husband's case, okay? Nobody tells you that a vast amount of humans are allergic to pain meds. So there's no guarantee that we're leaving here painless. I know that's really depressing. But like I say, because I'm going to be 67, and I mean, then it's going to be 68, 69, and 70, if I'm lucky. You know, sometimes I watch a movie and I'm like, I wonder what happened to so-and-so, and I'll look it up and they're dead. Like in their 60s, like early 60s, sometimes even earlier than that. Tom Petty didn't make it. Bill Paxton, bless his heart, his poor family. There's so many others. I mean, every time I'm looking at something, I'm like, hey, what happened to them? And they're gone. You hear about this stuff every day. We're not going to be here forever. And maybe that's why I feel like I've got to do everything I want to do as soon as I possibly can do it. And that's not easy because I have a very limited income. But thank God, because of the way right now, I know things are rapidly changing, and no, I'm not happy about all of them, but I write letters to my congressmen, to my senators, my representatives. As a matter of fact, I just did a blitz about this apartment building. I said no one should have to live this way. In that my daughter, my youngest, pays such an astronomical amount monthly in taxes. I can't even believe it. And, you know, they're counting on the government to take care of us, the parents. Because I don't want my kids taking care of me. It shouldn't be that way. I worked hard all my life. I ruined my spine working and paying taxes. And I'm sorry, those taxes need to work for me now. Now when I got into the situation I'm in, because my husband gets sick at the age of 58. Talk about mortality. The state of being subject to death. That is the definition of mortality. I looked it up. There's other definitions, but that was the first one. Subject to death, yeah. Death and tax is the only sure thing, they say. What's the point of this whole video? do it. Do it now and don't worry about it. You can worry about it later. Now, I don't mean be irresponsible, but think carefully. What can I do without? How could I make this work? What's my next step? How can I achieve this? We only have so much time, guys. We only have so much time. One of the comments on one of my recent videos was, "That doesn't look like fun to me." No, to you it might not be fun, but what is fun to you? Are you doing it? I enjoy motion. And the only thing I really have left is to be able to drive. And that even causes me great distress. Pain, pain. And it's usually after the fact. Like I went on that, mountain trail road way up high with the edges not even there on the road. And I was holding that wheel so hard that it caused serious problems in here and all the way down into my hand. And I'm still trying to recover from that. No more mountain roads. I won't go up Mount Washington. I'm a little torn, though, between whether I want to go out west this fall or up north this fall because, I haven't seen Rachel, and I really want to see her. She's in Texas, but she's having financial difficulties as well, and it costs money to do this. Way more money than I dreamed it was going to cost. It got me in debt, and but I'll have it paid off in the next 2 checks, and then I can start, thinking about my next adventure. So it's either going to be New England for the fall, which I would love to do. I'd love to do the whole Blue Ridge Trail. I would love to do that. Start in Georgia and just go straight. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? It might be nice and cool and refreshing up there. And if they let me park on the side of the road, but I don't know. I'm sorry, my nose is running. If they let me park on the side of the road, do I have any tissues? I've got a runny nose. I think it's the coffee. Let's have another sip. Ease on down the road. Yeah. So, do things just pop up in your mind sometimes? Yeah, they do in mine. Yeah, time is limited, and it's not waiting for any of us. And it's a surety that one day we're just not going to be here. If there's any good you can do it. If there's an apology you can make because you've hurt someone, apologize. It's not such a big deal. Someday we're going into eternity, and everything we've done down here, it's going to matter. I believe that anyway. You don't have to. Oh, this is it. It's over when we're gone. It's not going to matter what we did. Yeah, but what if it does matter? I'd rather stay on the safe side personally. So I try to do what good I can. I think it's why I've continued to hang on to this channel, because while I don't really feel up to it anymore, I know that there's people out there who aren't going to get out of their apartment or wherever they are at right now. And I want to be of some sort of service, even if it's just to knock out 20 minutes of their day. They've got something to watch. And there's a lot to watch on YouTube, but a lot of it's pretty boring. I could be pretty boring. I I don't know how others perceive me, but because even though I have like 2,250 some odd subs, my views aren't always that great. Sometimes they're under 300. However, there's a little handful of people out there who are just waiting to see what I'm up to. And right now I'm up to just daily surviving, and that means a lot of bedtime, guys. I'm just in bed a lot right now. I can't even sit up a lot of the time. I don't know what this new orthopedic doctor is going to say to me, but I'm going to ask some hard questions like, what exactly is the prognosis with the situation I have in my spine? And if I don't go through with surgery, how much longer am I going to be able to stand and walk? I just would kind of like to know. I need to do more. That's a big problem. I'm so tired. I need to do more. I kept saying, when I get home, I'm going to go to the rec center and I'm going to work out on the recumbent bike. I can barely make it to the trash chute right now. And I'm fighting using my scooter. I fight it every day. My manager said to me a couple months ago, don't you get relying on that scooter. And she pointed out to one of the other neighbors here. She says ever since she started using the scooter, she can't walk anymore. I know. Use it or lose it really is the adage. So I keep the scooter for emergencies. And I haven't had one yet. Knock on wood. You better knock on wood. So, yeah, just thinking about life and death and birthdays, getting older, not aging the way I would have liked to. And sometimes it really hits me hard when I see someone about twice my age. No, that would be like 100 and... Well, I see someone that looks twice my age and they're running, riding bikes. Wow. Can I just say that hurts? It hurts, I admit it. It hurts me deep down inside. Well, I don't know if the kids are going to remember my birthday. I almost hope they won't. I was thinking of going to Winn-Dixie and getting Boston cream pie, but then I'll eat the whole thing. So I shouldn't do that. I could get the Boston cream pie and go over to their house and say, hey, will you eat some cake with me? But I don't want to do that to Mike because he's doing fantastic. He's like half the person he was. He's lost so much weight and he works out. He works out in his garage. It's got to be like 140 degrees in that garage. I like to sweat, he says. I'm like, yeah, you're going to sweat good in there. Totally. You don't even have to move. You could just stand there. I'm glad. You know, I always wanted to be an inspiration to him, but now he's an inspiration to me. And so I think what I'm going to do is some chair yoga after I hang up with you guys here. And 5 minutes, you know, I just got to get started moving again. Because if I don't use it, I know I'm going to lose it. And I'm going to take that old van out on another run. Do I know if it's going to make it? Nope. I have no idea. I have a plan if it doesn't make it. And I just want one more month of travel to make me feel like, okay, I've broken even. This is what it would have cost me if I had used airlines, rental cars, Airbnbs or hotels, eating out, etc. What I've put into that van, that's what it would have cost me. And if that van lasts me beyond the 2 months, then I'm now in the profit margin. I'm gaining. That poor van, I can just tell it doesn't want to give up. It's kind of like me. Never give up and never give in. Don't you do it. Because that's worse than death. There's the positivity. I knew it was in there somewhere. That's my story. That's my birthday coming up. If I make it to Sunday, believe me, nowadays every day is a miracle. I know it. My own husband didn't make it to 67. God rest his soul. But I very well may. My father was 48 when he died. Bless his heart. And having had 2 parents with heart problems, my heart's really good. Knock on wood. That's it. Love you all. And let's hope I wake up Sunday morning and celebrate 67 years on this crazy planet. That's all.